Quality of life is much better and will continue to get better. I can run with confidence. I can run without thinking about my ankle anymore. I can snowboard again. I can go out and do the things that I used to be able to do and not have to worry that I'm gonna break my ankle or that I'm gonna have that ankle pain afterwards that will require an ice bucket. That I can go out, have a good time, enjoy myself, and keep living my life. I waited years before making a decision to help myself and my ankle. I had been going through, I had a really bad sprain probably about 3 to 4 years ago now, maybe 4 years ago. And thinking I didn't want to go through surgery, thinking that maybe I could heal it or it would heal over time. I know the body is an amazing thing, but after several years of dealing with the pain and seeing that it wasn't getting better, I decided to actually do something about it and come on into the physio revolution.
Okay.
I think that for me it was the idea of surgery was always on my mind. That I think because my parents, whenever something was wrong with them, they tended to go towards surgery, or if they went to a doctor, it was always pushed on them, well, we can fix it surgically. And I never saw physical therapy as something that was a long-term fix. That physical therapy was something you did after surgery to make sure everything is good to go. I never knew that it was something that you could do as an alternative to surgery. And I don't think a surgery would do anything better for me. The results are amazing that I've got, so I'm completely happy with where I am. So the one big thing that I was into is because it was ankle and ankle pain a lot of the times, mostly what would happen is I would go out, try to do something, immediately have ankle pain, and go straight for the ice bucket and put my ankle in an ice bucket for 15 minutes, ease the pain that way, take ibuprofen, and just deal with it is basically what I was doing. Trying to numb the pain and deal with it, which wasn't getting me anywhere.
Okay. You before?
Yeah, absolutely. So my ankle was bad, and I didn't know it was so bad, but it was always on my mind. I love running. I always want to run, and I'm a big snowboarder. Growing up in Colorado, hiking, anything outdoors I've been into. And I noticed that when I was running, I wasn't very confident in my running, especially on longer runs. So I'd run, a mile, and the entire time my ankle would be on my mind, especially going around corners, to where I didn't enjoy it as much. Playing basketball was out of the question. Playing soccer, out of the question. I had no confidence in my ankle holding up in those kind of situations. The biggest hit for me was snowboarding. I've always been a huge snowboarder into mountain sports, and when I couldn't make turns with confidence on a snowboard, I knew that something was up that had to be dealt with. And now I'm able to make those turns and back to being confident on the snow. So the one big thing that I was into is because it was ankle and ankle pain a lot of the times, mostly what would happen is I would go out, try to do something, immediately have ankle pain, and go straight for the ice bucket and put my ankle in an ice bucket for 15 minutes, ease the pain that way, take ibuprofen, and just deal with it is basically what I was doing. Trying to numb the pain and deal with it, which wasn't getting me anywhere. Quality of life is much better and will continue to get better. I can run with confidence. I can run without thinking about my ankle anymore. I can snowboard again. I can go out and do the things that I used to be able to do and not have to worry that I'm gonna break my ankle or that I'm going to have that ankle pain afterwards that will require an ice bucket, that I can go out, have a good time, enjoy myself, and keep living my life.
Awesome. Good.
With the Physio Revolution, I'm always very impressed that there's obviously been a lot of thought that's going into my particular day in the Physio Revolution. That I'm not coming in and feeling like I'm doing the same thing that 12 other people with ankle problems are going through. That I have a very personalized plan that is set out for me, and every day that I come in, I see where we were, understand where the plan is taking me, and then dive into exactly the routine that I'm going to go through and how that's getting me to where I need to be. Physical therapy is the greatest. I'm never going to go straight to surgery. From this point on in my life, I know that I will go physical therapy first because of the results that I've got, because of the strength that it has given me around my areas of weakness in my body, so my ankle. But it's 100% where I'm going to turn whenever I have issues with body.
Awesome. Yeah.
Physical therapy is keeping up your body. It's maintaining your body. It's just like we want to continue and learn throughout our life. Well, your body also needs to learn, and I feel like this is your body maintaining itself. That you need to keep it up, and you need to keep it up not through your daily activities and how you're keeping up with an active lifestyle, but this maintains that. This makes sure that everything that you want to do, you're able to do. Going to physical therapy, going to the Physio Revolution is, how would I say that? That's a good question.
Take your time.
I mean, it's easy to say if you have an issue that you want to work through physical therapy, through strengthening the areas that are weak. But I see it more than that. I see it as something that, like, every person should have their doctor that they go to for wellness, for health and wellness. But I feel like a physical therapist is one piece of what makes your life full and keeps you active, keeps you doing what you want to do. Is you need to have that physical therapist for when your body breaks down, because unfortunately it will at times, and so you need that there just to keep it up and keep it working and keep it working at high levels.
Yeah, nice. Here.
Yeah, there's been a few things that I've noticed that are the biggest for me. The first one was balance. That my ankle was so weak, and I didn't realize it. But walking was fine, even jogging was okay. But it was so weak that I had trouble even balancing on one foot on the ground. And just standing on one foot was really challenging. And over the time that I've been working with Physio Revolution, I've seen my balance just grow enormously to where I went from balancing and being able to do things on one foot to taking it to foam and being able to balance and do things on foam, being able to jump on one foot, which was completely out of the question 6 months ago. And now I'm able to do all of these things with a lot of confidence and continue to get better at those things.
Awesome.
I never understood what physical therapy was, aside from after surgery, something you do to recover from surgery or from surgical procedures. Physical therapy is like, it was a breakthrough for me. Just what can be accomplished and what you can do for your body, how you can heal and get better in different ways.